out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown. And look at some Brian Custer from Showtime Championship Boxing. I gotta give him a big shout out to Money Brown TV. This is Steve Espinosa from Showtime Sports. Shout out to Money Brown TV.
Yo, what's going on out there, Fight World? It's your boy Money back with another one, man. And we talking that killer, that beast, that number one cat at 130 pounds, Gervonta Davis, going up against Gary Russell Jr. Y'all know Gary Russell. He a legend in the DMV area. People love him. But guess what, Gary? I'm going to tell you like this, man. Tank is a killer. He's a beast. He's a dog. And he's a bigger star than you. You understand what I'm saying? This is no knock on Gary Russell. I rocks with him. But Gervonta Davis is a killer, bro. He is a monster. You know? This is one of my favorite fighters in the game. And I rise with him, man. I rise with him. You know? Tank, you know, he surpassed Gary Russell. He surpassed him, and that's a fact, yo. That's a fact. Yo, main man. I say, yo, main man. He go get your boy Gary, man. You know? But the thing is, yo, it's a good matchup. Everybody coming out to Gervonta, yo. Everybody coming out to Gervonta. You know, that shows that he's a monster in the game. Now, Gary Russell, like I say, I'm a big fan of Gary Russell. Always been a big fan of Gary Russell. Always will be a big fan of Gary Russell. But I'm going to tell Gary like this. When I seen you in that JoJo Diaz fight, sir, early on in that fight when JoJo was pushing you back, you remember that, G? You know what I'm saying, G? We know you're the big brother of all the Russells. Remember that, G? It looked like you couldn't do nothing with him early on. You know what I'm saying? Credit, you adapted. You started boxing his damn head off, and you adjusted, bro. Because that's who you are. You are Gary Russell Jr. You is one hell of a fighter. You know? And I got to respect that. You know? But early on, JoJo looked like he was going to get the better of you, bro. And I know it's a 12-round fight. That's just what it was looking like. I don't think JoJo is a better fighter than Gervonta, you know. But like I say, Gary is a monster, you know. But Gervonta, he is something different. He's a special talent, yo. You dig? He's a special talent. Like I say, him and Shakur is one hell of a fight. It's one hell of a fight. And I can't say who win it, but it's one hell of a fight. But when I look at Gervonta, man, and what he been doing over his career of cornering cats and knocking cats out, and he's only getting better and better. You know, this ain't that old Gervonta Davis, Gary Russell. You know, this ain't that old Gervonta Davis. Maybe you did used to, you know, work him out back then when he was a young boy. He's a big boy now, bro. This ain't that same young boy that you used to go with and manhandle because you was a grown man and he was a kid. This ain't that young boy. This young boy got real power now. This young bull is seasoned in the game now. You understand what I'm saying? You know, he ain't afraid, bro. He ain't afraid, and he see things more clearly now. You know? Now, credit. You have skills, bro. You are the featherweight featherweight champion. Let me rephrase that. The WBC featherweight champion of the world. That is you, Mr. Gary Russell. You are the big brother of all the Russells. You know? You do hold credibility in the DMV area through Maryland, man. We all know that, bro. But I'm going to say this. That Lomachenko fight wasn't no fluke. In my opinion, that wasn't no fluke. That was you. That was you. You know? You can say, oh, you was sick, this, that, and the third. He couldn't finish you, this, that, and all that. In Monty Brown eyes, that was you, man. That was you. You know, I ain't making no excuses about that fight. You got in that ring, you perform. Credit, you had some success in there. But I seen Lomachenko take you to school. You know, I seen him take you to school. I seen him tag the body. I seen him make you go back. I seen how he hit you and made you do different things. Made you do things you don't want to do, bro. I seen all that in that fight, bro. That was the same Gary Russell that was knocking motherfuckers out with one punch, bro. That was you. You know? Now you talking about taking on this young killer, Gervonta Davis. I think it's a different story now, man. Could you have success in that fight? Absolutely. Absolutely you can have success in that fight. Do I think you win that fight? No, I do not. No, I do not, bro. You know? And I can't say that Gervonta is ducking you. I can't say Gervonta is ducking you. We don't even see you, Gary Russell. We don't even see you, bro. This is a fact. You know? And like I said, I respect you, man. I respect what you did. Done for the game, bro. I seen you knock that boy out in one round and become the champion for that WBC. You know what I'm saying? And I was pulling for you. You know, but Tank is not that guy, man. Tank is not that guy, bro. I'm telling you now, Tank is not Johnny Gonzalez. That is not Gervonta Davis. He's something totally different. Tank is not Leo Santa Cruz. You know, even Leo Santa Cruz wanted a piece of Gervonta. He would get murdered. He would get murdered. You know, this ain't me riding no Tank coattail or nothing. This is me saying it how I see it, everybody. This is me saying it how I see it. Like I say, Gary Russell is one hell of a fighter, one hell of a boxer. You know, but the power is not, like, he got popped on some cats. But when we seen him at 126 against a JoJo Diaz, and credit, JoJo Diaz was a little big in that fight, but Gary Russell power did nothing. It didn't even show up that night. It was all high IQ and boxing abilities that won him that fight. You see what I'm saying? JoJo Diaz is one hell of a fighter, but JoJo Diaz don't carry power, everybody. JoJo is my guy. That's my 2012 Olympian. I knows about him. You dig? I knows about him. JoJo got great body work. I call him almost a Mexican Earl Spence because he do great body work. You know? And he had good success in that fight against Gary Russell until Gary Russell switched it up and started boxing his ass. And he couldn't do nothing with him because he kept following. Gervonta Davis is not going to follow Gary Russell, everybody. He is not going to follow. He's going to cut the ring. You know? The speed is going to match. Power is light years apart from each other. Gervonta has more power than Gary Russell Jr. I'm going to repeat that. Gervonta has more power than Gary Russell Jr. And once he hit Gary Russell Jr., he will feel it. Trust me, he will feel it, bro. You know? But I say Gary Russell can have some success in that fight. I won't take that away from him. You know, I ain't going to say he can't. But I think people sleep on Gervonta Davis' boxing abilities. Tank is a boxer puncher. He's a boxer puncher. Even though he look like a puncher boxer, he's a boxer puncher. Look, watch Tank and look how he set up everything, y'all. The dude is accurate and precise. He don't waste punches. And once he hits you, you feel it. You know what I mean? Once he hits you, you feel it. And his body work is just vicious. Vicious body work. And I don't think Gary Russell will be able to get away from that body work. I really don't. I really don't. Gary Russell came out and said he was trying to criticize Gervonta Davis, saying Gervonta Davis ducking him and Lomachenko. I never even heard people talking about they wanted to see Gervonta Davis versus Gary Russell Jr. So how is he ducking you, Gary Russell? How is he ducking you? Come on, stop playing and make it make sense, man. Stop playing and make it make sense. You know? Will it be one hell of a fight? Absolutely it will, bro. Absolutely it will. You know? Everybody want to see that. I think Gervonta and Tevin is more appealing to people. Because we know Tevin is a 130-pound fighter and he's the IBF champion. But if you move on up, like showbiz the adults say, come on up. I'm quite sure Gervonta won't run from you, man. You at 126 right now. Come on up and then talk that shit. Don't talk at that 126. Come up and talk it. Show us that you really mean it. You know what I mean? Show us that you really mean it, bro. Come to 130 and show us that you mean it. Because Leo Santa Cruz look like he trying to beat you to the punch. He said, after this fight, I move up. I move up after this fight and I fight Gervonta Davis. I want to fight Gervonta Davis. That's Leo. Leo said he coming up. Let's see you come up, buddy. You know, let's see you come up. You know, I want to see you come up. And then call out Gervonta. Because I'm quite sure that'd be a hell of a fight. I'm quite sure the people in Baltimore, people all over Maryland are clamoring for that fight, the DMV area. I'm quite sure my dude, Main Man will be in the building. Shouts out to Main Man. Him my brother Black Fight Fan, they had a beautiful debate on this channel. All love. It got highly hot. You dig what I mean? Highly hot. You know, but it was a beautiful debate, man. Y'all go check that out on Main Man TV. You dig what I mean? But yeah, man. Gary Russell talking about he wants some of Gervonta Davis. This ain't the first time I heard this. You dig what I mean? You know, I posted this on my Instagram. I thought I did a video already about it. It must have been a live stream. But like I say, I'm going to stand on what I believe in, man. I believe Gervonta Davis will knock Gary Russell out. I believe Gervonta Davis will knock Gary Russell out. You see, like I say, Tank is a way better fighter than JoJo Diaz. Credit JoJo was an Olympian. But when we talking about this professional game, and we talking about being ferocious, and we talking about the eye of the tiger, we talking about seeing it how it come and coming how I see it, you got to be talking about Gervonta Davis, man. Gary Russell, my dude say he's not even really into the sport anymore, to where he don't even watch fights. These are his words. You know, these are his words. And credit, yes, the PBC boys probably fight twice a year. Yes, Gervonta Davis only fight twice a year. Then sometimes he be on the shelf. But they still are active, man. They still are active. They're more active than Gary Russell. You know, I want to see Gary more active himself. I want to see him more active himself. You know. But do I think Gary believes he can beat Gervonta Davis? Certainly. What he say? Most certainly. When he want the rematch against Lomachenko, most certainly. You gotta prove it to me, bro. All that talking don't mean nothing. You gotta prove it. Come on up to 130. Get a win under your belt, or come on up to 130 and just say, you know what, I want Gervonta Davis first. If you got those type of balls. You know, but this ain't the same little Tank that you're accustomed to. You know, this is a different Tank. This is a big boy Tank. This is a big boy Tank. You know, he been on them big stages now. You understand what it takes. You know, he really do understand what it takes. So you can climb on up them charts, feel good all you want to, have that confidence, because I know you're a confident dude. Y'all are smart cats. That's something I won't take away from them Russells, man. Those dudes are smart cats, and they are about their people, and I love that about them. I love that about them, man. They are about their people, and I respect that. You know what I mean? But we talking about as a boxer. I ain't speaking as a man, because as a man, I respect every man until they show me that they're a sucker. You know, and it's a couple cats out here that showed me that they suckers out here. Pure suckers. You know? Pure suckers. But I ain't going to even get into that. But Gary Russell and them as mans, I respect them, man. Their father did a great job. You know, their father and their mother did a great job, because them are some smart cats. But when we talking about this boxing game, when we talking about right now, speaking right now as we stand in the presence, Gary Russell Jr. ain't fucking with Gervonta Davis. He ain't fucking with him. That's just real talk. He get into that ring with Gervonta Davis, it's going to be a massacre. You understand me? He's going to sleep. He's going to sleep. I feel like Tank is too strong for him. You feel me? Yes, Gary Russell can box. He can have success early on. But Gervonta can box as well. He can box as well, bro. And I feel like once Tank get Gary Russell going on the back foot, he ain't going to stop. I feel like once he feel Gary Russell pop and see that he can take it, he ain't going to stop. If you can't hit Tank with something to hurt him and get that respect, you in trouble. No, you in trouble. No, you in trouble. The danger zone. The hard way. And I ain't just talking, man. I ain't just talking. You know, I feel like Gervonta would massacre any 126-pounder right now. You know, except Shakur Stevens. I got to keep it real on you. That's a different type of animal. Except for Shakur Stevenson. And I ain't saying he can't beat Shakur, but I feel like Leo Santa Cruz. I feel like Gary Russell. I feel like Oscar Valdez. I feel like, who else down there? Josh Warrington. I feel like Tank walked on, bro. I just feel Shakur, IQ, just overall. And I think Shakur is bigger than them cats down there. You know, he big. Like, he big. Look how big he was against Christopher Diaz, you know. Shakur way bigger than Gary Russell Jr. That's a fact. Way bigger, you know. So, Shakur Stevenson aside, I feel like Tank run through everybody at 126. Call me biased all you want to, man. It's just my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Can Monty Brown be wrong? I might can be wrong. Could Gary Russell come into this thing and shock Gervonta? Maybe. I just don't see it with my eyes, man. You feel me? With my hazel brown eyes, I don't see it. You feel me? So, to Gary Russell Jr., you want Gervonta Davis? Prove it to me, sir. Don't talk through the papers. Come on up to 130. Come up to 130. Make it real. Make it real. That's when we can say, you know what, Gervonta? He ready, bro. He ready. And I don't want to hear about nobody talking about, oh, Gervonta fight the other little guys at 126. Why he ain't saying Gary Russell name? Why he ain't doing this? Why he ain't doing that? Nah, Gary Russell saying his name. Just like everybody else chasing Tank, he chasing them too. Why? The money. Why? Because Tank is one of the hottest cats in the game. Why? Because Tank is the champion at 130. Why? Because they know Tank is that guy. And if you can beat Gervonta Davis, it's going to give you that much more recognition. So I don't knock no fighter that's chasing Gervonta Davis. But if you really want him, make it clear. Let us see that you really is what you're talking about. I need to rephrase that. That you really want what you're talking about. You know, that's only how Monty Brown go believe you. Everybody can throw words in the wind and say they want this and want that, and let it land where it may, and people go eat it up. But until you come up to 130, I'm going to take it as just words, bro. I'm going to take it as just words. You did? We know Gervonta finna have his Baltimore debut. And I don't know who the fighter going to be. But he's ready to get in there and handle business. But two, Gary Russell, I respect you, brother. 110%. I respect you and your little bros. I respect your pop. I respect the whole family. I respect the whole Russell movement. And that's a fact. But if you want Gervonta, come up to 130, make it realistic, and then we can jump on that and say, you know what, Gary Russell at 130, y'all. Let's make that happen in that DMV area. Let's make that happen in the DMV area. You did? It will be a good fight. I just got Tank winning, man. I just got Tank winning. You know, Al Heyman, Mayweather Promotion. If Gary Russell come up to 130, if you really want that smoke, y'all need to talk about it. If y'all can get Tevin Foreman, if y'all can get Leo, well, Leo with Al, so they can happen. You know, make it happen. Make it happen. You know, people will clamor to it, and that's a fact. Gary Russell Jr. calling out Gervonta. Let's see in the future. Until then, this your boy Monty. It's the ANSBC movement. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's in the description. And I'll be back with another one, fellas and ladies.